Today we will start with a new chapter, that is flexible manufacturing systems. So let us have the contents first and then we will go with the in details. So first we have the flexible manufacturing systems. In that, what all the things we have, let us discuss it in brief. So fundamentals of group technology. So what all there in the group technology, that is GT in short we call, that one we are going to discuss. And flexible manufacturing systems, types of FMS, types of flexible manufacturing system, FMS components. So material handling and storage systems, this is one more topic in this one, and applications of that. Benefits, computer control systems, FMS planning and design issues. So next is automated storage and retrieval systems are there, that is ASRS, and automatic part identification system and data capture. So these are all the topics what we are going to cover in this module. Fine. So let us go for studying one by one these things. So first let us go with the introduction of FMS. First point, that is globalization, flicking market requirements and modern lifestyle trends have put up tremendous challenge in manufacturing industries. Okay, so the day by day what we have, the increasing update of the technologies, increase in demand of the customers, customized products. So these all things what we see has is giving rise to the flexible manufacturing systems. In the middle of 1960s, market competition become more intense. That is what the competition in the market become very high. So because of which such technologies are being introduced. So during 1968 to 1970, cost was the primary concern. So that is what at that time the cost was very a primary concern. So later quality become a priority. As the market become more and more complex, speed of delivery becomes something customer are also needed. Okay, so we are considering here cost, quality and speed of delivery, 3 points what we are considering, which gave an important step by step importance for all three things in nowadays as time went on. So in the current business scenario, the competitiveness of any market manufacturing industry is determined by its ability to respond quick change in market and to produce high quality products at low cost. That is what I'm how quick you manufacture in about the history of flexible manufacturing systems. Okay, so in the beginning commonly there was not much competition, and so FM systems were not needed. Commonly in beginning there was whatever we had in the manufacturing system, whatever it used to come out of the industry, any product, the people were so much craze about the things and all, such that there was no much demand towards the customers. Okay, customer needs, it was only the thing whatever we used to manufacture in the system, that was in the high demand, and they used to receive it as it is, and they were happy with that one. That is what people can order any color of the car as long as it is black. Okay, that is what Henry Ford said at that time. But the things changed after World War II. Market focused on consumer things. You can obviously see the second point. After World War II, market focused on consumers more than what all they can manufacture. Okay, it is they gave the flexibility, they gave the different models. They started concentrating on that one, and they started satisfying the customers rather than whatever they manufacture. The customer can has to accept that one. They just that type of concept started vanishing. Okay, the first FM system was patented in 1965 by Tele Wilson, who made numerically controlled equipments. Okay, so that is what we have. So next again the same history we continue here. So you can see here first point, that is change in manufacturing over time. Okay, we had uh, just what we had is just a second. So what we had is in 60s efficiency in manufacturing was concentrated. In 70s you can see efficiency and quality was concentrated. In 80s, efficiency, quality and flexibility with respect to the product was concentrated. We can see how the changes went on. In 60s, only the efficiency was important. Okay, whatever the product you give, it was it was in the high demand to the market. So in 70s again started with the efficiency and quality. Okay, and in 80s again it started with the efficiency, quality and flexibility. Okay, why it started, how it started is increase in international competition. That is what given rise for these things. Okay, that I mean from 60s to 80s, what all the things introduced: the need to reduce manufacturing cycle time and pressure to cut production cost. Okay, so these all the points which gave rise to quality and flexibility rather than only efficiency. Okay, so next we can see recent. Okay, if we go for the things how it went on. Okay, if I take the case study, an example of Renault, all major car makers will switch to flexible manufacturing within 7 years. Okay, that is what the Gradner told. Okay, so that, and that is quite obvious. Okay, how we how the manufacturing system adopted to the technologies. Renault integrated manufacturing system will build 3 platforms, 6 body styles on one line. That was what you can see how the inventions started working. So 3 platforms, 6 body styles. Okay, on one line, only on one production line it was available. Such type of flexible things were adopted by Renault at that time, which started giving rise to flexible manufacturing systems. Okay, they gave the name for it as a Renault integrated manufacturing system, RIMS. So next we can observe, so a few more points on Renault itself. Renault as its latest choose they choose flexibility. Okay, so it was the first to choose for the flexibility, and it aims at producing multiple models on one assembly line. Okay, only on the single assembly line they started to producing different models. Okay, and the same Renault integrated manufacturing system, RIMS, was open, and it was used by Nissan, Renault and Mahindra in India. Okay, so that is how the changes started, and the company started implementing the FMS. Okay, you can observe how the changes were there. So next you can see the flexibility gives option to adjust to changing environment, but there was what all the points. Okay, what all the merits were there for the flexibility? Not a simple task to change it, to shift it. Okay, you can observe we have 2 parts here. Okay, that is flexibility and the another part. Okay, if I go for flexibility, you can see there was it was not a simple task to adopt for that one, for the flexible manufacturing system, and similarly it was very costly. Okay, and if I take a car, okay, one car per one plant system does not cut costs if plants are being underutilized. Okay, so if plants are being underutilized, it was very difficult to adopt, I mean take over the invest for the flexibility. Why? Because at that time car models are not so much popular. Okay, so but alternate for that one. Okay, the alternative to flexibility would be to increase manual labor and individualization while increasing time to market. Okay, so if we had at that time, the alternative was only this one, where manual labor has to be increased and individualization. Okay, only simple single product or a few products for that firm to be restricted. Okay, like that it could be done, which would be you can see here, which would be cheaper but does not provide SE. Okay, so like that is what we have. So and then in 2007, KUKA, that is Titan, became world's strongest robot. Okay, so which had a power of mid-sized a power of mid-sized car, builds parts for automotive industry, capable of moving whole cars. It was capable of moving whole cars from one position to another position. So like that we had so many things here. So that was what we have with the things. Okay, so in next video we will be discussing the remaining things. Thank you.